Vande Mataram, all of you. Myself, Mrityunjay Kumar Pandey, and today I am going to tell you about those special group of organisms which are present in between us, but we are unable to see with our naked eyes. You know, in our world, there is a various group of organisms. For there are several types of plants, several types of animals are there, several type of organisms was there, but in between us there is some variety of the organisms was there, and these organisms we are unable to see with our naked eyes. Okay, that special group of organism was categorized under the microorganism. Microorganism, how we can define it? Microorganism are those special group of organism that we are unable to see with our naked eyes or unaided eyes. Okay, so that special group of organism are called as microorganism or microbes. First time this microorganism was discovered by Antonio von Leeuwenhoek during the discovery of the cell. Okay, first time the cell was discovered by Robert Hooke, and first time living cell was discovered by Antonio von Leeuwenhoek. During that time, during the discovery of cell, at that time Antonio von Leeuwenhoek discovered the various group of living microorganism. Okay, these microorganisms, on the basis of their cell number, microorganisms was classified into two different categories. First one is unicellular organism and second one is multicellular microorganism. Unicellular microorganism means those microorganisms which contain a single cell, like bacteria, protozoa. Okay, these microorganisms was contain the single cell are called as the unicellular microorganism, like bacteria and protozoa. They contain a single cell like structure. But on other hand, those group of organisms which contain one, two or more number of the cell, they contain the multicellular microorganism like algae and fungi. And other this, there are so many examples was there, but there is the main example I was selected here. Algae, just example, Cladophora, Spirulina, Eulothrix, Volvox, Anabina, Nostoc. There are so many algae are there. And in fungi, Rhizopus, bread mold, Penicillium notatum, okay, agaricus, एक पॉपुलर मशरूम है जिसको हम सभी लोग खाते भी हैं, agaricus, and so on. So these are the two categories of microorganism, unicellular and multicellular. Now we are going to tell you the different group of microorganisms was there. Different groups, that means according to their shape, size and structure, microorganisms was classified into different categories. Okay, and these categories are bacteria. Some of the microorganism was classified under the bacteria. Some are viruses, some are algae, fungi and protozoa. These are the major 5 group of microorganism. Okay, these are the major 5 group of microorganism, and they all are in fact the organism in various ways. First of all, now we are understanding about the bacteria. Bacteria, it is a very small organism and very small and simplest organism found in the unicellular form. Okay, and these bacteria, their singular term is bacterium, and according to their shape, size and structure, this bacteria was classified into different 4 categories. First one is bacillus. Bacillus are those group of bacteria, they are generally rod shape in structure. जैसे कि आप सभी लोग जानते हो lactobacillus हो गया, जिस भी बैक्टीरिया में आपको bacilli, bacillus, okay, bacillus means rod shape bacteria. Okay, इसका शेप कैसा होगा? रॉड शेप होगा. दैट कोकाई स्फेरिकल बैक्टीरिया, जैसे कि न्यूमोकोकस हो गया, निमोनिया कॉजिंग बैक्टीरिया, स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस हो गया. ओके, कोकाई टर्म. Okay, next one is vibrio. Vibrio are those group of the bacteria, they are generally comma shape structure. जैसे आप इंग्लिश में comma लिखते हो ना, हिंदी में comma बनाते हो, just a comma shape structure. This type of the bacteria was generally regarded as the vibrio group. And last one is Spirilla. Spirilla is a very special group of bacteria into which the bacteria is just a spiral shape. जैसे आप मैक्रोनी देखे होंगे, मैक्रोनी का spiral shape, just look like that. So these are the major 4 groups of the bacteria. On the basis, these are on the basis of their shape, size, and structure. I just want to tell you about something important about the bacteria. Some of the bacteria are beneficial for us, like lactobacillus, जो कि milk को curd में convert करने में help करता है. Unlike to this, other bacteria will also be useful. जैसे हमारे intestine में E. coli पाए जाते हैं, जो हमारे लिए useful होते हैं. But majorly the bacteria was harmful in nature, pathogenic in nature, means they have the ability to cause the disease in our body. Okay, the bacterial cell wall is generally made up of the one very important component, and this component is called as peptidoglycan. And you know, antibiotic that we are studied earlier, antibiotic stop this peptidoglycan multiplication. ओके जो बैक्टीरिया अपने नंबर्स को इंक्रीज करना चाहते हैं इस पेप्टाइडोग्लाइकॉन की सेल वॉल को डिवाइड करके 1 2 2 3 to 4, तो दिस एंटीबायोटिक कैन स्टॉप दिस, and that's why by using the antibiotic the bacteria stop growing in our body and we are as soon as possible healed up. The another group of microorganisms are viruses. You know, they are very dangerous in nature, and nowadays this term is very much familiar. ठीक है, जो कोई वायरस को जानता भी नहीं था कि वायरस होता क्या है, वो वायरस के बारे में समझ चुके हैं वायरस क्या होता है एंड हाउ द वायरस आर डेंजरस टू अस. सो वायरसेस आर वेरी मच डेंजरस इन दीज 5 ग्रुप. Okay, the word virus means poisonous liquid. The word virus, means it is a poisonous liquid, and it is the smallest group of microorganism. भाई अगर बात की जाए smallest की, तो viruses are the smallest group of microorganism. ये सबसे छोटा है इन मेजर ग्रुप में. सबसे ज्यादा छोटा क्या है? viruses है, then bacteria, then algae, fungi, and then after protozoa. Okay. So in viruses, their singular term is virus. Okay, in the structure of virus, you have seen the viruses are nor living nor dead. First thing you understand, viruses are nor living nor dead. Virus ना तो जिंदा है ना तो मरे हुए. They are just a connective link between the living organism and non-living world. I think ये सेंटेंस को ज़्यादा टफ हो गया, मैं इसको अच्छे से समझाता हूँ आपको. Viruses अगर हमारी बॉडी से बाहर हैं तो वो नॉन लिविंग है, और जैसे ही जस्ट टेक द एंट्री इनसाइड आवर बॉडी देन ही जस्ट एक्टिवेट. ओके, जस्ट सी द वायरसेस, द आउटर कोटिंग ऑफ द वायरस इज जस्ट कॉल्ड अ प्रोटीन कैप्सिड. वायरस की जो आउटर कवरिंग होती है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? प्रोटीन कैप्सिड. And this protein capsid cover the genome, and this genome was infectious in nature. Means whenever virus can take the entry inside our body, this virus inject this genome inside our cell, and this genome was just combined with our cell genome and just increase their number, and after increasing the number, the person get harmed. Okay, so viruses are very much dangerous. And one thing that must be noted in your copy, that is viruses are not living nor dead. They are just a connective link between the living and non-living organism. Okay, third group of microorganism is called algae, and their singular term was alga. This group of microorganism is specialized for the growth in water. That means they are aquatic in nature. जहाँ पे भी पानी दिखेगा ये ऑर्गेनिज्म वहाँ ग्रो कर जाते हैं. जैसे कि आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, कॉमनली कोई तालाब है, ठीक है, कहीं पे पानी कॉन्टिन्यूस गिर रहा है तो वहां पे ग्रीन मैट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर डेवलप हो जाते हैं, एंड दिस ग्रीन मैट लाइक स्ट्रक्चर वाज कॉल्ड एज एल्गी. क्या कहते हैं उनको हम कहते हैं एल्गी. ओके, एल्गी जैसा कि आपने देखा, मैंने इसके अंदर ग्रीन लाइंस बना रखे. दैट मींस दे कंटेन द क्लोरोफिल. दैट मींस दे आर द फोटोसिंथेटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म. दे परफॉर्म द प्रोसेस ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस. ओके, there are some unicellular forms are also be present, जैसे कि आपके यूग्लिना हो गए, ठीक है, क्लैडोफोरा हो गए. इस तरह के ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है यूनिसेलुलर फॉर्म, जो कि आपके जनरली पॉन्ड में पाए जाते हैं. ठीक है, आपने जैसा देखा होगा वाराणसी में एक बहुत पॉपुलर टेम्पल है, दैट इज दुर्गा टेम्पल, और उसी दुर्गा टेम्पल के बगल में दुर्गा कुंड पॉन्ड है. If you see the pond, the water color of this pond is generally green in nature due to presence of this algae, and this algae is a major cause of eutrophication. Eutrophication, that means the depletion of oxygen from any aquatic ecosystem. Okay, they are just perform the process of photosynthesis, but sometime if their number get increases, now this type of the organism get involved in the process of eutrophication. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the next microorganism, that is fungi. Fungi, their singular term is fungus, and this fungus it is a saprophytic in nature. Saprophytic, that means those group of microorganism, they obtain their food from the dead and decaying matter. ऐसे organism जो अपना food जो है dead and decaying matter से absorb करते हैं, and generally this group of organism will grow on shady places. जहाँ पे कोई चीज सड़ गल रही हो उसके ऊपर ही ग्रो कर जाते हैं. जैसे कि आप लोगों ने देखा होगा मशरूम देख लो, जैसे बारिश का सीजन होता है तो आपने देखा होगा पेड़ पौधों के स्टेम्स पे ये ग्रो कर जाते हैं, या कहीं गंदगी है बहुत ज़्यादा तो वहाँ पे ग्रो कर जाते हैं, ठीक है। दैट मीन्स दे आर द वेरी स्पेशल ग्रुप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म, दे प्रिपेयर देयर फूड बाय इटसेल्फ बाय यूजिंग द nutrient which are present in dead and decaying matter. That's why they are categorized under the fungi group. But on other hand, they are also responsible for the spoilage of food material. जैसे कि आपने फ्रिज में देखा होगा, आप ब्रेड रखते हो, ब्रेड कुछ दिनों बाद खराब हो जाता है, आप ब्रेड को ओपन इन्वायरमेंट में रख देते हो, ब्रेड खुला रख देते हो, खाना खुला रख देते हो, ऑन दैट दिस फंगस ग्रोन, ये फंगस ग्रो कर जाता है, एंड दिस फंगस start growing and increase their number. Just see, this is an diagram of rhizopus, that is bread mold. Okay, they just increase. This is their hyphae. This hyphae are used to absorb the nutrient, and these are their spores, and through spores they increase their number. Okay, means they are the major cause of the spoilage of food. ठीक है, जैसे फूड पॉइजनिंग आपने टर्म सुना होगा, तो फूड पॉइजनिंग भी फंगल एक डिसऑर्डर है, ठीक है ना। खाना खराब हो गया, फंगस ग्रो कर गया उसमें, तो खाने को लंबे समय तक हमें कहीं भी ओपन नहीं रखना चाहिए, बिकॉज फूड पॉइजनिंग का खतरा रहता है. दिस माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म देयर स्पोर्स वर जनरली प्रेजेंट इन आवर एटमॉस्फेयर. But on other hand, one advantage will also be there in our life, in our day-to-day life. That means we are we are making dokla, we are making bhatura, we are making breads, we are making sirka, vinegar. Means in our day-to-day life, we are performing the various kind of the processes that various kind of the food that are prepared with the help of fermentation process. And this fermentation was performed by a very special group of fungus, and this special group is called as yeast. अरे भाई, बर्थडे केक आपका बनता है, बर्थडे केक भी फर्मेंटेशन प्रोसेस से ही बनता है. और पता है ये फर्मेंटेशन कराने का काम कौन करता है? ईस्ट करता है. आप छोले भटूरे खा रहे हो, इडली खा रहे हो, डोसा खा रहे हो, मीन्स ऑल द प्रोसेस ऑफ द फर्मेंटेशन कुड बी परफॉर्म बाय दिस ईस्ट. ओके, मीन्स मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म आपके फ्रेंड है द केसेस. ओके, बट बी केयरफुल अबाउट द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. अभी रिसेंटली आप नाम सुन रहे हो फंगस में ब्लैक फंगस, व्हाइट फंगस, येलो फंगस, सेवरल काइंड ऑफ द फंगल डिसऑर्डर्स. ठीक है, ओके. एक चीज और बता दें, बालों में जो डैंड्रफ होता है आपके, ठीक है, बालों में जो डैंड्रफ होता है जिसके लिए आप हेड एंड शोल्डर और पता नहीं कौन कौन से शैम्पू यूज करते हो, दिस इज ऑल्सो बी अ फंगल डिसऑर्डर. ये भी क्या है? स्कैल्प फॉर्मेशन. इट इज ऑल्सो अ फंगल डिसऑर्डर. नाउ फाइनली वी कम ऑन द लास्ट ग्रुप ऑफ द माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म, दैट इज प्रोटोजोआ. Protozoa, it is a very special group of microorganism. That means they could not be spread by its own. इसको spread किया जाता है with the help of vector. With the help of vector. Vector means those agents which carry the pathogen from one place to another. That special group of organism is called as vector. Okay, protozoa. It is a type of the organism. They causes the various type of the infection in our body, like malaria, very common term. Malaria आपने सुना होगा. Malaria, this disease was caused by protozoa whose name is Plasmodium. But by mistake, sometime we have called female Anopheles mosquito caused the malaria. No, female Anopheles not cause the malaria disease. Okay, they carry this Plasmodium protozoan from one body to another body. Another is elephantiasis, जिसमें एक पैर जो है वो एलिफेंट के पैरों की तरह बिल्कुल स्वैलअप हो जाता है. ओके, तो just like to that, there are the several type of the diseases which are caused by these organisms, and those microorganisms they have a capability to cause the disease. ध्यान से इसको नोट करिएगा. Those microorganisms they have a capability to cause the disease in organism's body. That special group is called as pathogens. Okay, all of you, I hope you all are enjoying this session.